Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I don't know if this is going to be a full week. I do need to decide what I'm doing with this vlog. And whether I'm going to just run it until Thursday and then upload it and then take a break for the Christmas period and then come back. I haven't decided yet, so I don't know how much reading is going to get completed in this vlog. But I'm going to try my best. But first off, welcome, hi, how are you? I'm Lisa, and I'm going to show you some book mail that I've got. So, first off, we have a book from HarperCollins. This is an uncorrected proof, and it says, a closeted crown prince, an out and proud cowboy. When they discover they were separated at birth, their worlds collide. Somebody slams into me, yelping, we both go down. My violin skitters across the dressing room floor. I pull myself to my feet, turn to face the body slammer and freeze. It's like gazing in a mirror. He has swept back chocolate brown hair, just like mine. A heart-shaped face with high cheekbones, just like mine. And light hazel eyes, just like mine. I think this was a ruse if he didn't look just as shocked as I feel. Where, he whispers, identical, I breathe. I requested this from HarperCollins when they sent out their, I think it's like quarterly, is it? Or every couple of months they send out an option of books for you to pick from. And I picked this because it's just queer prince and cowboy. Separated birth. Give me very much Parent Trap type of vibes. Also, some other things that arrived. Dr. Stone. I don't know who sent me this. Didn't come with a note. I have put a post up on the Twitter, and I don't know who sent this to me, but I'm excited to try it out. So whoever this was, if I find out before this video goes up, I will put the name here if you allow me to. If it's okay with the person who sent me this, I will put their name here. But if they don't want me to share their name, I won't. But whoever this is, if you watch my videos, thank you. I appreciate this so much. You are helping me grow my ever-growing manga collection. And then two other books I have acquired. One of them. And then finally, this was a Christmas / birthday present for Becca. I would just like to say, Becca, you do not need to do this. Got me the illustrated edition of EOTV that I had pre-ordered, but for many reasons I cancelled the pre-order because I couldn't afford it. And I don't know if I can show you any of this without spoilers, but it's got full page illustrations in, and I feel like I'm really scared to hold it for too long because I don't want it to get damaged, and I feel like it needs a protective jacket on. But this has the house Dalion on it. The back says, one day as a lion is worth 10,000 as a lamb. And there's that on the back. And then there's that on the side. Oh, I didn't show you presents I got from Chloe for my Christmas. So, she got me this mug. If you know where it's from, then 10 points to you. This is from the musical Beetlejuice. And I myself am the strange and unusual, so it works out well. And then I thought this was just the cutest little thing. She also got me this. I'm going to move out of the way so you can actually see this. And I had to make this. It was so cute. It came in like the individual little bits, like the moss and the pot and the plate, and these two little things were all in separate little bits. It was like build your own little pot thing. It's just so cute. I need to sort out the moss so that it is a bit more sturdy. I just shoved it in there because I was trying to like see what it looked like. I need to make it more sturdy, but this is just so cute. So thank you so much, Chloe. I really appreciate that. I'm going to put it somewhere where it can be seen. I'm going to probably put it with all my witchy stuff up there. Because it also looks kind of witchy. I need to sort out the moss first. Anyway. That is, we did the By the Readalongs live show tonight. We had a chat about Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, which was fun. I cried at the end of Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, I should say. So that was so much fun, crying at that. I cried then at the end of Wolfsong, and I'm now damaged permanently. It's fun. I know that I was enjoying The Burning God, but I really feel like scared to pick it up again. It's not a very Christmassy book. Like, not happy vibes. And at the moment we're going for happy vibes. And saying that though, I have Loveless to read, which I know is not all happy vibes, if at all. So that's another one that I'm like, I'm unsure about. But I spent the weekend at my friend's house. I told you this already. I got this green cardigan. I also got this Yoshi mug. Can you tell I like a good novelty mug? I also got some fluffy socks and I got a bit of chocolate as well. But then I also got a Nightmare Before Christmas diary. I will show it you when I get it out again, because I put it away somewhere safe. And because I know that when it comes to Christmas I have big clear outs and I need to put things away safe. Otherwise when I'm doing a massive clear out, things get lost under piles of shit. So I've already done a clothing clear out, and now I need to do a clear out of everything else, which is going to be fun. I need to edit this vlog from last week to go up tomorrow. There shouldn't be that much on it, to be fair, because I don't think I actually vlogged that much last week. If I did, I can't remember. Got a live show with some of the girls tomorrow. There's going to be Liv, Becca, Smash, Jem, Meg, Chloe and me. And then we were all the girls from the group that did a Secret Santa as well. So we're doing the Secret Santa exchange after the live show. That is what we are doing. Anyway, that is everything. I think I've said that about a million times now. I would like to get this edited and get to bed before stupid o'clock in the morning. Hello. We're on Wednesday. And I don't know when I'll subsided you. But once again, I don't know I'm doing that voice. But I think I did tell you that my friend got me a Nightmare Before Christmas diary. So there we go. This is gonna be the diary where I keep everyone's birthdays and just like general day-to-day things. But anything bookish related is going to be in my new planner. I'm so happy this arrived. It's beautiful and it is really, it's worth the money just by aesthetics alone. But I've been having a gander. It has a lot of blank space to do what you want with. It has like a graph thing. Can you see that? It has like that. I don't think I'm going to fill that in. If I do, I'll probably just like print and paste my end of year stats from like when I do my spreadsheet. But it has like pages read in a day that you can track, which is fun. And then I've chosen to use this page as days read. I will still be tracking how much I read in each of these days, but I will only colour these in if I read in those particular days. And then I've also started, whilst I was listening to Written in the Stars, I started sketching out, ignore my shitty handwriting there, but a pre-orders page, which is going to be on my pre-orders, which is not as much as last year, and I have missed a couple off, but yeah, I've been doing that this evening. So far, I have now finished Written in the Stars. And last night we had the live show, which was just so much fun. I always have fun with the girls, but last night was just great. And then we only did it in like 2 sprints, but we just had a laugh. And then we went backstage and did the Secret Santa exchange that we'd arranged. And it was just great. So like I said, I can't remember if I updated you yesterday. I am going to be doing my smutty vlog separately to this, because I'm going to specifically mark that not safe for work. I know that a lot of my content is like just not kid friendly, clearly I swear a lot and the innuendo is just ridiculous, but the books I'm reading, I am going to switch one out though, because I just saw Love at Frostbite and I was like, oh, that's a punny name. And then last night on the live, I read the full title and the description that comes along with that title, and it is a male empreg mated to his reindeer. So I was like, nah. Some of the guys are saying, oh, do the, you know, I think Meg said, like, I read this so you don't have to. It's a thing. It's a trend that goes around. But in all honesty, I don't know if I could put myself through that. And then we found out near the end of the live that there's a full series of them. The one that I chose was Nick. And not that that makes a difference, but yeah. I'm going to clear up what's on my desk at the moment. I'm going to get into my PJs and I'm going to read for a little bit. But what I'm going to read is going to be part of the smutty vlog. So I will be doing a separate video for that, and that's gonna be the one that goes up on Monday. I still have quite a few books to read for Reindeer Readathon. So what I might do is either Midnight in Everwood or Single All the Way. I might start reading whilst I'm filming my half-an-hour Christmas read with me, because I don't know how I'm going to react to the smutty books. And then what I'm going to do after that is then read my smutty books. So that means next week the only ones I have to read are going to be Loveless, Midnight in Everwood and Hunger Games. And then I just need to finish the last 200 pages of Ilborn by the end of the month, because the Christmas-on prompts, I'm all over those Christmas-on prompts. I don't know what today's is because my phone's dead, so I'll find that out at some point. That readathon has been so chill, so it's probably going to be one that I can easily fulfill. And yeah, after having a bit of a slow start with this Reindeer Readathon, I'm actually catching up and getting books read, because tonight I read Written in the Stars. 5 stars, I loved it, it's so good. I still haven't finished Just Like Magic. Andy, I'm so sorry, I haven't. Chloe, I'm sorry I've not finished Burning God. I've just been scared to go back to it. But it's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to clean up, get in my PJs, and I will be settling down with some ebooks for a change. How strange is that? Ebooks? Me? Ebooks? What the fuck? I forgot to show you some stuff that arrived today. Also, did I show you my my pretties? These came from Book Bestie. All I need is books, cake and tea. And then obviously I had to get this one as soon as I saw it. I've had this saved for ages and I haven't had the money to get anything like this. Queen of Myth and Monsters. This is a special edition. This is Adrian Isolde's like follow-on story. This is by Scarlett St. Clair. I read King of Battle and Blood, if you can remember, was it last month or the month before? I can't remember. I reread King of Battle and Blood and then gave it, my rating was bumped up because I can't remember half of what I read, and I had no idea why I gave it 3 stars. But I did. I must have been slumping hard and taken out on a book. But I really enjoyed the reread of King of Battle and Blood, and then I saw that this was coming out, and I was drawn to it, and it's so pretty. And also, I found an indie subscription box, and I haven't bought the subscription service. I haven't gone that far yet, but one of the books was being sold individually because they had stock left over from the subscription boxes, and this is The Swan Song by Robin Clement, and this just is so pretty. I'm gonna take the dust jacket off. There's nothing under the... This is like an exclusive cover for this particular book box, but look, the wings, and then you got a signed book plate, and it's just stunning. So I got to get an indie book that was special edition, and it's called the Butterfly Books Club, I think. Butterfly Book Club, I think that's the full name. I will leave it linked down below, but I'm excited about this, so I thought I'd come and show you these as well, and they're the only things that arrived. But yeah, I'm actually going now because I also need to replace the battery before filming my Read With Me. Bye. Hello, we are on Thursday and we have mail, and I'm gonna have a quick chat with you about what I did last night. I don't know who this is from. Let me have a look. We'll do their books first. This holiday season, let's make it a point to cherish what's truly important to our lives. Books. Have a wonderful Christmas, and we will meet one day soon. Oh, my loose. It is a hardback. What is... Ah! Oh my god. This is going to go in here. I am getting Marlo's a present, but because for some reason my Amazon doesn't, even when I change it, it doesn't ship to where she lives. I'm going to get her Christmas and birthday present. She'll get it in January when she comes to the UK. Unfortunately, I can't make it to Edinburgh meet up for Rose Patron. But she will get her presents. Marlo's, when you're watching this, you will get your presents. They will just be a bit late. But thank you. I'm so excited. I've been trying to get a hold of this for ages. It's been on my list of things to get for a while, and it's just been difficult to get hold of. But thank you. Let me have a look. I don't know what this one is either. Haven't ordered anything. I haven't ordered anything. Ah, Tara. Merry Christmas, my darling. I hope you have a great time with your family. And I spoil rotten, love you loads. I love you loads, Tori. And this is White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have read From Blood and Ash. Yeah, I've read From Blood and Ash series. Just a trilogy. I've not read the ones that come out after the first trilogy. But I saw that JLA had written some books prior to the From Blood and Ash series. So these have been on my wish list for a while now as well. And I was going to slowly make my way through purchasing the previous series and then maybe do a vlog on it. I'm not sure yet. But this is very floppy. And I love it. So thank you very much. I now need to get the rest of this series. And you've started me off nicely. But now this is another series I own that I have not started. I'm so glad I did that video before I got my Christmas presents. But yeah, those are the things that arrived in the post. I will be messaging the girls to say thank you. So by the time you see this, girls, I will have already sent you a message on WhatsApp. So, reading wise, last night, I don't know, like, it must, I don't know. Contemporary, I can just literally just eat up. Just crazy. Because I started Written in the Stars, was it the night before last, I think? Oh, did I start it yesterday? I can't remember. But I finished Written in the Stars. I started and finished Single All the Way. Both of them are reindeer readathon prompts. So, go me. Let me have a look and see which one's which. So, Single All the Way was Dancer, which was a book with cursive, flowy, or elegant font on the cover. But I also used it for Christmas Lights, which was an ebook, because it was on my Kindle, and it was also a NetGalley arc. So that's like a 3 for 1. Was that a 3? 3 in 1? Yeah. And then Written in Stars was a Christmas Carol, which got me an extra 20 points, because that was also an audiobook. So I went from not doing very well on the Reindeer Readathon to doing quite well. I've also ticked off Make Your Mind This Christmas, which was Cupid, which was a book with your favourite trope. And then Blitzen was Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, and that is when I use a random number generator to find a number between 0 and 9 and find a book that ends in the number with that page. I think I actually got 0 if I remember rightly. So yeah, it was that. And then I still need to read Midnight in Everwood, Lovelace, Hunger Games, and the last 200 pages of Illborn. And that's just to complete the readathon. In order for me to complete my TBR that I'd set myself for December, even though I said I was going to be more chill, we all know that I struggle with being more chill. However, we just appreciate, out of the physical books I've got left, like, this wasn't even on my TBR. But there, you can't even see that. Okay, so this isn't officially on my TBR, and neither is this. This is A Gathering of Shadows. I've got Illborn, The Burning God, and Midnight in Everwood that were officially on my TBR. That was these were extras that I wanted to get to. Oh, and obviously Gathering of Shadows. But we're on the 22nd, so for me, I've got a couple of hours of this left. I've got the audiobook for this. Look, so little left. And I can just smash through that so quickly. But I am tabbing that. So, yeah. I'm not doing that bad, to be fair. But this week, I do also have my smutty Christmas vlog that I'm doing. So I decided, I think I said this yesterday as well, decided to do that separately. I was going to start that last night, but I got carried away with reading Single All the Way. So that's fun, and I will be doing the smutty vlog today and getting that up for Monday. I have hauled quite a few books recently. I need to find somewhere to put them, and I need to do an unhaul. I will be back, if I don't update you after this, I will be back on the 28th, and I will update you on the 28th when I'm back.
I wanna feel cold in the morning, stealing covers off of me. And I don't even need a warning, cause girl I won't go back to sleep. I just wanna feel you on my chest, savoring each breath. I wanna drink wine in the evening, singing all our favorite songs. And I don't need to chase a feeling, cause you already knocked the edge off. And I just wanna dance around the room, loving only you. Oh, every imperfection, every scar, not a thing could change the person you are. My lover, baby, you'll always be perfect to me. I wanna stay home on the weekend when all our friends are going out, cause I don't see the need for speaking when you can just kiss me with your mouth. I don't need to try and pass the time, cause it's already flying by. I wanna be close when you need me, but no one else could understand. And when we have a house house and a family, I'll still hold on to your hand, I'll still look you in the eye.
Hey guys, I apologise for not updating you at all with anything. I don't know how much of this vlog is me talking, how I don't know what time it is, I don't know what my life is. I came back to my parents' house a few days ago. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? I can't remember. It might be day before yesterday. Yesterday and today I had the doctors, so I had to come home for this brief period. It's kind of good that I did, because yesterday I had a chance to upload my last 2 videos of Vlogmas and get them sorted, and also upload the podcast that's due to go live on the 1st. I'm well aware that no one's going to be listening / watching us on New Year's Day. However, it goes up on the 1st of each month, so there. It is the podcast with Over Meg from 12 Books a Day. We had so much fun, and that is exciting stuff. So it's given me a chance to wrap up those little bits. However, today I woke up with a headache, so I was supposed to go home today after the doctors, but headache brain, just I had to sleep it off. So I woke up about, what is going on with my hair? I woke up about 2-ish, 1-ish, I can't remember, and then I felt a little bit better. So I've been listening to audiobooks and catching up on books I need to finish in order to finish this month off well and this year off well. I also noticed when I was looking through my Goodreads, there were a few books that I've missed off from this year, because when I was looking at my core pile, I was like, how does this not match Goodreads? And there were some books that I've missed off, including Solitaire that I read back in February. Why, Lisa? You need to get organised. I'm hoping that everything matches up now. So at the moment I'm on 182 books for the year, if I get everything finished. So speaking of finishing everything off, book-wise, for Reindeer Readathon, which I need to remember to log these books, I need to finish Illborn. I'm going to take that up to my parents' house and I'm going to read that over the weekend. I'm going to force myself to sit and read that over the weekend, 100%, because that is my Christmas star prompt, which is a book over 500 pages, and it needs to be done. Let's just go down the list, because that would make more sense. So Dasher, which is finish a series or pick up a book that you started and put down. If neither of these are an option, then you can pick a short story or novella. For now, I'm still keeping this as Illborn, because that is a book over 500 pages. I think The Burning God is also over 500 pages, so if I can finish The Burning God, because I haven't counted this for any other prompt, then I will count this towards it if I can't finish Illborn. But I really, really want to, because I don't want to go into the next year with any books unfinished. So ideally, I want to finish these books that I've got left to finish, and The Burning God is one of them, Illborn is the other, so either or, I will get that prompt fulfilled. For Dancer, I read Single All the Way, which I really enjoyed. So I read that on my Kindle whilst I listened on audio, and I read that so quickly, and I can't remember, I think I read that, was I at my parents' house when I read that? I can't remember when I read these books. I just did, I know I did. What I've had to do is I might have to just accept the fact that Midnight in Everwood might not be a book that I ever get to, because for 2 years in a row I've put it on my TBR, and 2 years in a row I've not read it. So for Prancer, which is a book with a favourite season on the cover, I have switched that out for All I Want for Christmas, because I listened to All I Want for Christmas whilst I was setting up my new Tassimo machine today. So I don't think I'm going to have enough time to finish the books that I need to finish and then read another full book, because we are now on the 29th. So I've put that up to a bad do, and we just switched it out because All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox has like snow on the cover, I think. But even if that didn't, I could just switch out and use either Christmas Escape or A Wedding in December, which definitely does have a festive cover. So yeah, and then there was Vixen, which was a book that you want to read but think it might be overhyped, and that was Loveless. And I was wrong. I was wrong. The hype around that book is so good. I don't know why I picked that for that, to be fair. There must have been a reason why I picked that for that. Anyway, that's what happened. So I think I did that because I read Solitaire earlier this year, and although I enjoyed it, it was a 4 stars. It wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be a 5-star, the same as like the Heartstopper series. So I think that's why I picked that, but it is what it is. So Comet was a book with some sort of like stars, moons, astronomical type shizness on it, and I read Written in the Stars, and I audiobooked that as well as physically reading that, so I've counted that for Christmas Carol, which is extra bonus points for an audiobook. And then for Cupid, I have one of 2 options. I have Make Your Mind This Christmas, which I have read. And what is Cupid? Cupid is my favourite trope. So Make Your Mind This Christmas, which I have already read, which is fake dating. And Just Like Magic is also fake dating. Just Like Magic is a book that I still need to finish. And then we've got Donna, which was a book that you are not a fan of the cover of. And I initially had Where the Crawdads Sing, but I DNF'd that, and you can't count books if you DNF it as far as I remember. So I chose Spy Family, and I read that. And Blitzen is use a random number generator, and I did that, and I got Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, and I finished that. And then Rudolph is start a new series, Start the Hunger Games. I love that book. Review coming soon. And for Christmas-thon, there were a few last bits that I needed to do. There was join some sprints. One thing I haven't been able to do was like make a Christmas hat or star. I joined sprints, or I did sprints this month. I've unhauled some books. The other one was, I can't remember how to pronounce it, but there was another thing that I had to make or do, which I didn't do. There was complete a puzzle. I play a game where you have to complete puzzles, so I did that. Watch a Christmas movie. I watched plenty of Christmas movies. I spelled Christmas in book titles. I read multiple books this month that have Christmas in the title, so that's fine. So I'm going to chalk that down to a win. The only thing that I haven't yet done that I wanted to do was continue a series, which is Gathering of Shadows, which is one of the books I still need to finish for this month. But all in all, I think I've done quite well with readathons this month, and with reading in general. If I can finish all the books I need to finish, I should be on 182 books for the year. So I'm almost finished with Burning God. I need to finish that. I'm about halfway through Just Like Magic. I need to, I think I've read like 1 chapter of A Gathering of Shadows, and I need to read 200 pages of Illborn. I'm gonna take Just Like Magic to my family's house, and I'm gonna start A Gathering of Shadows. Just to give you a little bit of a rundown of what I've read between now and last time we spoke. Hunger Games, you'll see in the vlog. All I Want for Christmas, I gave it a 3 stars because I just didn't feel the chemistry with the characters. Lovelace, I gave 5 stars. It was so good. Just the conversations, just the discussions, the themes. It was all so good and so well written. I enjoyed that a lot more than I did Solitaire. I think, did I tell you I finished Wolfsong? I also read Satan, Tired of Christmas, Santa is Coming, and Mr. Jingle, which you will have seen in my I Will Read This So You Don't Have To vlog that was wishing you a Merry Little Smutmas. You'll see my reactions to those. That is all I've read, I think. Yeah, and Single All The Way, which I really enjoy. I'm gonna go now. Hi guys! Just coming in to wrap up this vlog. I don't know what this vlog's gonna be. I've got no idea. So, this last couple of weeks, I can't remember exactly what I've read. But I have read in the last couple of days. Not that you can see this, I'm going to hold it up anyway because it's a cute cover. It's Darker Shade of Magic. No, it's not. It's Gathering of Shadows, which is book 2 in the series, the Darker Shade of Magic series. But what I wanted to show you was, I want to take it out of this cute little cover, is the amount of tabs you look very... There you go. The amount of tabs that we've got going on right now. So, as you can see, there was a period of time here, near the end, where it's just big sad. All this blue here is big sad. There's a few sad bits during the book, but all this back end here, it's sadness. So, I forgot a lot about what happened in book 2. Do you know all the little bits that happen in a series, especially the trilogy? A lot of the start is like the build up, and then like some of the connecting bits happen in book 2, and then it all comes together in book 3. Some of the connecting bits happened in book 2, but then also things that I saw in book 2 that reminded me of things that happened later on in the series. I had to put a marker on because certain things made me big sad. And then I don't have it. Where is it? I also finished the Burning God. Miss Kwan, excuse me. How very dare you? Chloe got my unfiltered thoughts, feelings and ponderances on the end of these books. And I'm really annoyed that I don't have the Louis Great Special Editions. I'm really annoyed that I don't have these in hardback. However, I will at some point probably go through, reread and tab this version, and I would like to have a look to see if I can buy at least standard hardbacks of this. If not, I'll just keep my... These are still pretty. The special editions are much different other than the sprayed edges. And obviously the hardback. And I like to get my favourites in hardback. But now I can understand why so many people love this series. I can also understand why some people don't like this series. Rin is not a good person. And it's not just the case of, not just the fact that she makes mistakes and questionable decisions. She's not a likeable protagonist, which I know for some people they're not bothered about, but for others, they need a protagonist they can get behind and root for and like. But just the intricacies of everything, like the relationships, the like war aspect of things, the political intrigue, just the whole, and how it weaves in with a fantasy element, and then just R.F. Kuang's writing. The writing. I don't understand. So, I have put that down as a December read. I had a few chapters left of each of these books by the time 2022 ended. So I wanted to keep these as part of last year's. 2 books I did not get to that I'm going to try and read today and tomorrow are Illborn and Just Like Magic. But luckily, the greatest TBR off is on at the moment. And getting to a book that you wanted to get to in 2022 is one of their prompts. So, there we go. But I ended the year on 180 books, and my target goal was 70 last year. I've upped it to 80 this year, but I will be doing a full thing in my goals for 2023 as to where I want to go in my reading / channel in the year of 2023. So I will leave that to that. But I'll say that I'm probably not going to read as much. Probably will still read more than 80 books, because just in general I'm a fast reader. I'm not going to try not to be as hyper focused on reading as I have been. I will edit this, try and make it as short as possible for you guys. It's over 2 weeks, but I haven't filmed all that much, so we don't know where we're going to go. I am on Becca's Sprints now. I have to go and sell my Nespresso machine to a lady at Sainsbury's. But I will be back starting the vlog for 2023, where I'm taking part in 2 readathons. But more to come next week. Bye!
Can someone tell me